Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles smell like lemon drops, high above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star, wake up where those clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops, high above those chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over that rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond that rainbow, why, oh why can't I? High up in the night sky, there's a star that shines just for you, sparkling through the night. We say good night, good night, sweet starlight. Far away in the night sky, there's a star that shines just for you, twinkling through the night. We say good night, good night, sweet starlight. Far away in the night sky, there's a star that shines just for you, twinkling through the night. We say good night, good night, sweet starlight. expecting me. All are waiting too. Everyone gathered there, all the friends I knew. Morning star lights the way, restless dreams all gone, shadows gone, break of day, life has just begun. Every tear wiped away, pain and sickness gone, wide awake with a smile, I'll be going home, going home, going home. I'll be going home. See the light, see the sun. I'm just going home. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. So I bowed my head and I cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. All our memories, they make me happy, and nothing else can come between. I won't forget you, please don't forget me. I will hold you close in my dreams. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't take my sunshine away.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the 2025 Mott Memorial Service, celebrating the children of Mott Hospital at the University of Michigan Health. A sincere thank you to each of you for joining us today. I am Latresa Wiley, the Children and Women's Bereavement Program Manager for CS Mott and Women's Hospital. I want to acknowledge the varied emotions one can experience by attending this memorial service. It is important that you practice self-care during this time in whatever way is meaningful for you. Collectively, We hold space for you, the parent, grandparent, sibling, caregiver, and extended family members and friends. We hope this time together leaves you feeling supported and less alone in your grief journey. We celebrate the lives these precious children lived, but for a time way too short. We honor their memory and the depth of love you hold for them in your hearts. Today we will hear messages from two families impacted by the loss of a child and staff who provided compassionate care to those you love so dear. We want you to know that your child's memory remains with us at Mott Hospital. Your child mattered and will always be remembered. Finally, on behalf of the staff at CS Mott Hospital, again, we say welcome to today's Mott Memorial Service. At this time, we will hear words from Mott Hospital's leadership, Dr. Kimberly Monroe.
Our dear Mott families, I'd like to welcome you to the annual Mott Memorial Service. My name is Kim Monroe, and I am the Chief Clinical Officer for CS Mott Children's Hospital and Von Voigtlander Women's Hospital. I'm here today on behalf of my Mott leadership colleagues, all of our doctors, nurses, and staff members at Mott. Outside of work, I am a mom, like many of you, to 3 children. On behalf of all of my Mott colleagues, we send our deepest condolences and heartfelt sympathy to your families on the devastating loss of your child. We are honored to care for your child and offer our unwavering support to your entire family. As a physician working in Mott, it is my absolute privilege to care for each and every one of our pediatric patients, and the impact these children have had on my life is indescribable. I fondly remember small interactions I have with patients throughout the years, and a child's optimistic outlook on life and the world reminds me that they are just that, a child deserving all of the wonderful things this life has to offer. It is unfair and truly devastating that every child does not get to fully experience a lifetime on this earth. Today is a day for grief, reflection, tears, smiling at the memories, and hope for your family as you continue on your lost journey. As I was reflecting on what to say today, I cannot begin to imagine the loss you have experienced, and all I can offer is that we are here to support you, cry with you, and honor your child. I want to close with a short poem, Where the Sidewalk Ends, by Shel Silverstein, that I hope can bring you some comfort for the future when you think about your child. There is a place where the sidewalk ends, and before the street begins, and there the grass grows soft and white, and there the sun burns crimson bright, and there the moon bird rests from his flight to cool in the peppermint wind. Let us leave this place where the smoke blows black and the dark street winds and bends, past the pits where the asphalt flowers grow. We shall walk with a walk that is measured and slow, and watch where the chalk white arrows go, to the place where the sidewalk ends. Yes, we'll walk with a walk that is measured and slow, and we'll go where the chalk white arrows go. For the children they mark and the children they know, the place where the sidewalk ends. Thank you for letting me join you today in this beautiful memorial service, and please know that I am thinking of each of your families.
Thank you, Dr. Monroe, for those words. We'll now have a time of centering ourselves, facilitated by Joe Thomas Lima of Spiritual Care.
Hi there. My name is Joe Tomas Lemna. It is an honor for me to serve as a spiritual care provider here at CS Mott Children's Hospital. I'd like to welcome you into this space together. Let's do a quick check-in with ourselves as we begin this memorial service together. If you're willing, I invite you to become a meteorologist for a moment. We'll use the weather as a metaphor for us to check in. I imagine that we all may be in different seasons of grief. For some, we may feel like we are in the winter season. We can only feel cold and darkness all around us. For others, we may be in spring or fall seasons, times of year with a mix of emotions, hot mixed with cold, light mixed with darkness, happiness mixed with sadness. Others might be in the summer season, feeling warmth in the love of our loved ones constantly surrounding us. No matter which season you may be in overall, I invite you to pause and check your internal weather report today. Here, in this moment, what's the weather like for you? If you feel you have capacity to do so, take a moment and close your eyes. Imagine using this metaphor of the weather to describe how you're feeling. Does your weather report consist of ominous, swirling clouds? Is it sunny and beautiful? Do you feel big emotions coming on like a heavy thunderstorm? Is it a calm and slightly breezy day? Just notice your internal weather report. Try your best not to judge yourself. Simply pay attention. Feel free to keep your weather report to yourself, or if you'd like, you can share your weather report with anyone around you. The theme of our memorial service is "The Light Remains." Concluding with our weather metaphor, I invite you to imagine your loved one as the light source in your weather report. Where is the light coming from for your internal weather? Is the light shining clearly from the sun and it's warming you? Is the light coming from the sun and peeking through the clouds briefly, only every now and then? Are you in the midst of a storm and there is no light until it pounds you suddenly like strikes of lightning? Are you in complete darkness? You want to see so badly and feel the light, but you cannot see any light around you. As we move throughout our service, every now and then, feel free to check in with your weather report. Pay special attention to the light. Potentially the sun will keep on shining bright. Clouds may come and hide the light, or the sun may peek through the clouds ever so slightly. Maybe lightning will strike at an unexpected point. Imagine your loved one as the light. Be open to the light coming to you in a multiplicity of ways. And if the light doesn't come today, if you only see darkness in your weather report, that's okay. I'd like to offer that beyond the clouds, somewhere and somehow, the light remains, and it will emerge when the time is right.
Thank you, Joe. At this time, we'll hear from Yolanda Wilson, a patient care technician on 7 East.
No one ever thinks they'll be saying their final goodbyes to a child. They are full of life and all the potential for greatness to come before them. They are full of promise and look great into their future, almost like a book waiting to be read. Except you don't find yourself in a place like this, where we have to honor a life that has hardly even started. We want to honor all these beautiful children that have gotten their wings long before their time. When we mourn children, it is one of the hardest griefs to bear. We think about all their firsts, their smell, their laughter, and their smile. We think of everything that they still had ahead of themselves, often forgetting that nature does not know age, good or bad, right from wrong, rewards or punishment, but death. Death is as natural as life, where all that have life has a beginning and end. One thing that is for sure is that the world was much better with their presence. If we can close our eyes, we want to honor all those lives that were lost, remembering these children that didn't live a full life but are forever in our hearts, honoring their legacy of what they had accomplished and keeping their memory alive. Thank you.
Thank you, Yolanda, for those meaningful words. Let us now transition to words shared by Emily Cryle, one of the Mott Child Life Specialists.
My name is Emily Creel, and I have the privilege of serving as a certified child life specialist in the Pediatric Intensive Care Unit at Mott. Each day we come to work, we do so with the deep sense that this is more than just a job. It is a calling. We walk beside you, your children, and your families during some of the most difficult, sacred, and intimate moments of your lives. For us, the hospital is a familiar place. It is where we spend our days. But we know that for you, nothing about this journey is routine. The halls may all look the same, the sounds and rhythm of the unit may become familiar to us, but to you, they carry the weight of uncertainty, of hope, and of unimaginable love. Some of you may have known early on that your child would spend time in the hospital. Others arrived suddenly with no time to prepare. No matter how you came to be here, please know that we see your courage. We see your love in every touch, in every whispered word, and in every decision made from the deepest places of your heart. And we hope, truly hope, that during your time with us, we were able to offer even a small amount of comfort. Whether it was by answering questions, holding your hand, sitting quietly beside you, or simply bearing witness to your child's life, we hope you felt supported. That in the face of fear and uncertainty, you knew you were not alone. When families are not able to take their children home, it affects us deeply. Your children are never, ever forgotten. We carry their memories with us. We remember their smiles, their bravery, the way they held your gaze. We remember the sounds of their laughter, the things they loved, and the way they changed us, because they did. As a team, we take time to reflect on the children and families who have touched our lives. We speak their names, we share their stories, and we ask ourselves how we can carry their legacy forward, how we can honor their lives in the care we provide to every child and every family who comes through our doors in the future. Though your child may no longer be physically with us, their spirit remains. It remains in the ways we care with more gentleness, more empathy, more purpose. It remains in the way we slow down to listen, to hold space, to honor each moment as precious. Their lives shape the way we support others. They guide the relationships we build and the values we carry forward. And so we carry them with us, not just in memory, but in action. Every day they remind us why this work matters, why compassion matters, why presence matters. It has been a profound privilege to walk alongside you and your child, to bear witness to their strength and to yours. To be trusted in such an intimate part of your lives is not something we take lightly. It is an honor that changes us, and we are better people because of your children. As we gather today in remembrance, I hope you find comfort in knowing that your child's memory continues to guide us. Their life was meaningful. Their story matters, and it will always be a part of our journey. Thank you for allowing us the honor of caring for your precious children. They will always be a part of us, and we will carry their light with us, always.
Thank you, Emily. It is now my pleasure to introduce our first family speaker, Angie Lane, as she shares memory of her beloved daughter, Lindy.
My name is Angie, mom to Lindy. This is a bear that has her heartbeat and her ashes in it, and I take it everywhere with me. It's been 1 year since I lost Lindy to congenital heart disease. Lindy was born in 2020, just a few weeks before the whole world shut down from COVID. Learning to live as a first-time single mom of a medically complex child was the beginning of my favorite adventure. In a way, I'm grateful for being furloughed from work because that meant I was able to spend every single day with Lindy. Her journey wasn't easy by any means, but I held her every step of the way. She had to endure 6 open heart surgeries and months in the hospital before she turned 18 months old and was given no other surgical interventions. Anticipatory grief is a hard place to live in. When I first met the palliative care team when Lindy was about a year old, I remember one of the first questions they asked me. What kind of life do you want Lindy to have? And no matter where we were or how long she had, I wanted her to have quality of life, even if that meant less years with her. And I think that's exactly what she had. Although she spent so much time in the hospital, I tried hard to make the days count. While home, she loved playing in our garden, eating kale, her favorite snack. She never did learn the lesson that you can't eat anything that's green, like grass. We also spent time visiting zoos all over the Midwest. I think we made it to every zoo in Michigan. Her favorite thing was feeding the giraffes at Binder Park Zoo. We had our traditions that we did every year and regular things we did with friends and family. I'm grateful for taking the time to make those traditions, despite the risk of her getting sick and ending up in the hospital. It was a fine line between her being alive and letting her live life. I now get to continue to do those things and get to remember her while doing them. Even while in the hospital, we created traditions. I knew there would never be a time where Lindy would get to stay home. Every discharge was simply a see you later to the staff that had become our found family. We celebrated 3 of Lindy's 4 birthdays, and every year they became more extravagant parties. We also celebrated 3 Christmases and held on to our annual cookie baking, asking a staff member if they could bake them for us, although we did contemplate an easy bake oven in the PCTU. Lindy was well known for loving the little things. A new snack, a new stuffed animal, giving finger boops, or even just being outside and feeling the wind and sun on her little face. She loved the snow, and I remember she was so happy when I brought her in a bucket of snow and her nurses had a snowball fight. Because that's what Lindy did. She had this charisma that always made everyone around her smile. Patients, nurses, doctors, environmental service workers, her RTs, OTs, PTs. You couldn't have a bad day if you were taking care of Lindy, and you definitely couldn't hold back a smile when you heard her squeaky shoes echoing throughout the halls. She made it so easy to hold on to hope for the impossible. I'm still learning how to navigate this life without her, but every once in a while I remember to find joy in the little things, and I hope that as more time passes, finding that joy will become easier.
Thank you, Angela, for those heartfelt words and sharing Lindy's memory with us. May we now reflect as we hear the following musical selections: Golden Slumbers by the Beatles, Golden Slumbers Cradle Song, A Lullaby, I See the Light from the movie Tangled, performed by music therapist Christine Barron.
Once there was a way to get back homeward. Once there was a way to get back home. Sleep, pretty darling, do not cry. And I will sing a lullaby. Golden slumbers fill your eyes. Smiles awake you when you rise. Sleep, pretty darling, do not cry. And I will sing a lullaby. Once there was a way to get back homeward. Once there was a way to get back home. Sleep, pretty darling, do not cry. And I will sing a lullaby. Golden slumbers fill your eyes. darling, do not cry. And I will sing a lullaby. And I will sing a lullaby. Golden slumbers kiss your eyes, smiles awake you when you rise. Sleep, pretty darling, do not cry, and I will sing a lullaby. Care, you know, not there to sleep, while I o'er you watch to keep. Sleep, pretty darling, do not cry, and I will sing a lullaby. Sleep, pretty darling, do not cry, and I will sing a lullaby. All those days watching from the windows, all those years outside looking in, all that time never really knowing just how blind I've been. Now I'm here, blinking in the starlight. Now I'm here, suddenly I see, standing here, it's so, so clear, I'm where I'm meant to be. And at last I see the light, and it's like the fog has lifted, and at last I see the light, and it's like the sky is new, and it's warm and real and bright, and the world has somehow shifted. All at once, everything looks different now that I see you. All those days chasing down a daydream, all those years living in a blur, all that time never truly seeing things the way they were. Now you're here, shining in the starlight. Now you're here, suddenly you know. If you're here, it's crystal clear. You're where you're meant to go. And at last you see the light, and it's like the fog has lifted, and at last you see the light, and it's like the sky is new, and it's warm and real and bright, and the world has somehow shifted. All at once, everything is different now that I see you. Now that I see you.
Thank you for that selection. It is now my pleasure to introduce our next family speakers, Corey and Julie Kelly, as they share the memory of their beloved daughter, Lila.
Hello and welcome. We are the Kellys. Thank you for joining us today to remember our loved ones. This gathering is a testament to the enduring connections we share, even in the face of loss. It is a moment to celebrate the lives of those who have touched our hearts and to find comfort in the company of others who understand the depth of our emotions.
At our 20-week ultrasound, we found out we were having another little girl. But not just any girl, a special heart warrior girl. Lila was diagnosed with mosaic trisomy 16, which is a very rare chromosome defect, where only some of the 16th chromosome has 3 copies. With that, we were not sure what this was going to affect. I guess you could say Lila would show us what it would affect. Lila also had a very complex congenital heart defect. When Lila arrived at 35 weeks, we were so grateful to see her doing well. But during one of her procedures, her vessel spasmed, leading to emergency open chest surgery. It was a lot to go through, but Lila showed incredible strength. And after spending 2 months at CS Mott, we were finally able to bring her home on July 10th. After 20 days, we were emergently heading back to CS Mott for respiratory failure. Since this time around was unexpected, we did not have housing in place, and with open arms, the Ronald McDonald House Charities of Ann Arbor welcomed us into their home. Things took a turn for the worse when it was found that Lila also had a Morgagni hernia and malrotated intestines requiring surgical interventions. Despite the high risks due to her poor respiratory status, the surgery had to be done. Again, Lila showed immense strength during the procedure, but her recovery was challenging. She underwent 3 more heart procedures and required to be on ECMO, a form of life support. Lila was then diagnosed with airway malacia and bronchoceus, conditions for which there is no medical interventions available. Our hearts ache as we remember Lila, who became our forever angel on November 5th, 2023. I'm going to read a definition that has made a lasting impression on me. Hope, to cherish a desire with anticipation, to want something to happen or be true. Hope motivates us to keep going, even when things seem impossible or overwhelming. When we have hope, we believe that better days are ahead and that we can make positive changes in our lives and in the world around us. Lila gave me hope. I often find myself wondering why this happened to my family and what I could have done differently. It's something I struggle to fully comprehend, and I'm not sure I ever will. Instead, I try to think of it in Winnie the Pooh words. How lucky am I to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard? How fortunate am I to be able to bear something so incredibly unbearable? How can something so heartbreaking lead to something so good? The loss of Lila turned my world upside down, and I felt my hope slipping away. However, the support I received from numerous people, my family, for whom I'm endlessly grateful for, the strangers who became friends and mean the world to me now, and the care at CS Mott and Ronald McDonald House Charities have helped me find some positivity in all of this, as strange as that may seem.
Lila has forever changed our life. We want her to continue changing the lives of other families in a positive way by supporting a cause that impacts families directly. So we have created a nonprofit called Lila's Fund to help families enduring the challenges we all have faced. Not every tragedy has to remain a tragedy. It can become a legacy, Lila's legacy, through spreading love, hope, and support.
Thank you, Corey and Julie, for those heartfelt words. At this time, let us focus our minds and hearts on this very special remembrance video.
Adeline Ann Borisaw. Aiden Dyroff. Alexis Rodriguez. Alston Michael Kirkland. Alston Michael Kirkland. Antonio Casali III. Ashton Paul Michael Montez. Benjamin Liao. Bentley Joshua Thatcher. Brent Jacob Jenkins. Bridget Jaquette. Carlos Cordoba. Chance Stephenson. Chantel Morris and baby Daniel Isaiah. Charlotte Anne Marie Lee. Christian Young Richmond. Charlotte Anne Marie Lee. Daniel Miguel Zesson. Elizabeth Lynch. Emerson Hugendorn. Esra El Kadri. Everly Sawyer. Ezra Joel McLeland. Francisco Cain Jose Gemez. Hannah Lefebvre. Harley Margaret Hart. Heaven Sumner. Joel Edwin Hieronymus. John Jack Gordon Rock IV. Jordan Miller Joseph Michael Begley. Joy Han. Jude Francis Colts. Juliana Ward Brown. Kaylee May Doster. Caitlin Dombrowski. Leo Murphy. Levi Thomas Anderson. Lila June Kelly. Logan Johnson. Luna Suarez. Lindy Lane. Maristella Teresa Dialio. Marley Ray Kunder. Mina Zaharai. Mira Gabrielle Dressel. Nora Mayford. Randall Klomp II. Roe Julian Sears. Selena Amit Patel. Samuel Sweeney. Scarlett Kwolka. Skylar Schindel. Stafford Van Hattem. Sutton Daniel Brown. Thomas Meyer. Tyson Jade Benz. Zachary Matthew Howell. Zachary Matthew Howell. Zane McEwen.
What a wonderful tribute honoring those loved and cared for so deeply by each of you and the staff of CS Mott Hospital. We will now hear a poem entitled For Grief by John O'Donohue, shared by Chaplain Kelsey Lewis.
Today, I will be sharing a poem by Irish teacher and poet John O'Donohue from his book of blessings to bless the space between us. This poem is called For Grief, and may it offer you a bit of solace on this day. When you lose someone you love, your life becomes strange. The ground beneath you gets fragile, Your thoughts make your eyes unsure. And some dead echo drags your voice down where words have no confidence. Your heart has grown heavy with loss, and though this loss has wounded others too, no one knows what has been taken from you when the silence of absence deepens. Flickers of guilt kindle regret for all that was left unsaid or undone. There are days when you wake up happy again inside the fullness of life, until the moment breaks and you are thrown back onto the heavy tide of loss. Days when you have your heart back, you are able to function well until the middle of work or an encounter, suddenly with no warning, you are ambushed by grief. It becomes hard to trust yourself. All you can depend on now is that sorrow will remain faithful to itself. More than you, it knows the way and will find the right time to pull the rope of grief until that coiled hill of tears has reduced to its last drop. Gradually, you will earn acquaintance with the invisible form of your departed, and when the work of grief continues, may healing come. And you will have learned to wean your eyes from the gap in the air and be able to enter the hearth in your soul where your loved one has awaited your return all the time.
Thank you, Chaplain Kelsey. We recognize how difficult the work of grief is and continues to be. As Chaplain Lewis mentioned, our wish for you is that healing will come. We will always remember those beautiful children and the hearts they touched. I'd like to personally thank you for sharing this time with us. We will now end with a closing led by J. Star Boz of Spiritual Care.
As we go out into the world, if there comes a time where the darkness of grief threatens to overcome you, may you remember the lights we have kindled here together today, and may that memory and its small spark light a torch to guide the way, giving you solace for the journey. Amen, and blessed be.